Hello everyone, welcome to Grand Slam Daily. Chris Stubbs with you, alongside me Daniela Huntuchová, and we're coming to you from a different location tonight. Rafa Nadal behind us, and it makes sense. Tonight was the launch of the Legends event, Danny, that you are part of. How was the evening?
Oh, it was such fun. It's always really very precious times for us to kind of catch up and meet once again for this week, and just to see where everyone is with their lives. And it's great times for us. Even though it is called media hour, it's more, chatting
Gossip
and
hour.
and maybe from time to time talking to some media.
Well, some of you did talk to us, and we've got that coming up, some tips on the men's and the women's from some of the greatest that have ever played the game. Now, speaking of the greatest that have ever played the game, breaking news today, not involving Roland-Garros, Serena Williams is back. The caveat, it's doubles at Queen's with Victoria Mboko. Good, bad, indifferent, why is she doing it? What is going on?
I don't think anyone knows except Serena. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's news all over the tennis world, and exciting that we are going to have a chance to look at the champion once again. If there was one place where she was going to do it, definitely grass.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's been hitting a lot of service baskets, and it will be very fascinating to see. It seems like she's been training a lot, and what kind of form she finds right away. I remember many times when Serena was away for quite some time, it didn't really affect her game much. So I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up playing some pretty good tennis.
44 years of age, a great opportunity for Vicky to partner with Serena,
Yeah.
someone that she's looked up to. What do you think the end goal is? Do you think maybe Wimbledon, or maybe even further, like an LA Olympics doubles? That's kind of been the whisper.
Yeah, definitely something a little bit longer term, even
Yeah.
though at our age, let's say, you can't really plan that much ahead because you don't know how the body will hold. So I just hope for Serena that she stays healthy and that nothing happens to her that would eventually affect her for a very long time, and she wouldn't make the effort to do all the training. I mean, it is so hard. Like when I play 1 hour these days singles, I mean, I cannot move for 2 days. So she definitely had to put a lot of efforts in, and it wouldn't be for 1 or 2 tournaments.
Okay, I'm worried after we have our hit in a few days, if I might not be able to stand up to do this show. We might have to do
It's
it.
pretty difficult sport, I must say.
It sure is. Let's get into the tennis, because a current great in Arena Sabalenka was on court today against another one in Naomi Osaka. It's shaped as an intriguing contest, and it was
Yeah.
some pretty good tennis out there, wasn't it? It was pretty tight.
It was, especially at the beginning. I thought Arina was very tight. But what I really liked was how she was not afraid of kind of that negative emotions, and she was fighting through it. She was not looking for any excuses, and at the end of the day, first set was all about her serving big. When she needed to, she came out with some huge serves, something like 77% in the first set, and drop shots. Those 2 shots really got her over the finishing line. I thought Naomi played really well in that first set, and I do have to say, with the lights, night session, it did copy the Eiffel Tower, so I did like the dress a little bit more under the light.
Yep.
And I thought she played really well, but eventually Arina started to feel a little bit more calm, and in the second set she's starting to look very, very good.
So Naomi won the fashion stakes, but Arena won the match.
Yep.
Okay.
I do love Arina's dress as well, so it was a good night for both girls.
Let's get some reaction.
She's such a great player, always tough battles against her, super aggressive tennis. I'm mostly happy the way I serve, and that I was able to put all of that pressure back on her, and yeah, happy with the win. It was a very tough one, and wow, it's amazing to play the night station in front of you all, you guys.
Another Grand Slam champion in action today, Madison Keys up against Anna Shnaider. You commentated this match. Diana got the job done into a first quarter final. What did you make of her performance today?
Yeah, super impressive. She was tactically very astute, going hard in the middle of the court and only opening it up when she had the opportunity, coming a lot. She plays so much doubles, so that experience was definitely paying off. A lot of drop shots as well. I thought she served brilliantly, and very similar to a lot of players are doing to Arina Sabalenka, also to Madison Keys. If someone is hitting the ball as hard as they are, she was also playing a lot of returns, a little bit higher, just taking the pace off, giving herself time, and mentally, I mean, to win third set 6-love when you are so close to your first quarterfinal, that was very impressive.
Yep, she's a great young lady, isn't she? She's heaps of fun, as we found out catching up with her afterwards.
Well, definitely a huge moment, means a lot. I feel like overall a huge moment for myself to share with my team. I feel like uh, just a great match, just overall a great performance. And yeah, to beat Maddie, fourth time playing against each other, um, to beat her, like, here on the round of 16 before quarters. Definitely a great moment to beat her for the first time. So yeah, again, super happy and proud of myself the way I played today, the way I was holding my emotions. I feel like I was definitely a huge key for today.
You mentioned about sharing with your team. I happened to walk past you after your previous round match and they gave you a Magnum ice cream to celebrate. You were pretty excited. Did you get one today? And is it getting bigger?
Oh my God, I was upset because I was hoping to get mochi because before yesterday I was like, if I'm winning, this is my present. We're going for the mochi because one of the girls told me that they're so good. And of course they didn't have anything. I'm like, really? So I had some macaroons, but they're good too. I'm satisfied.
So mochi, please explain, because I saw her have the Magnum a couple of days earlier, but no, this time she wanted a mochi.
Yeah, I think the ice cream made more sense because of the weather. And if we are in France, I mean, my coach always used to bring me either a crepe or a waffle or once creme brulee. I mean,
yes.
Since we are in Paris, but it's the little things that kind of sometimes help you in a match. It doesn't. It looks like nothing, and I think that's where Sasha Bajin, her coach, does very good job to make her enjoy her not only tennis but the time away from it. And because I feel like Diane is one of those players, she has to be free. She has to have joy on the court, and when she starts to smile, she very much reminds me of Jasmine Paolini.
Yes.
And as much as she can be in that mode, she's playing her best tennis. So Sasha is doing very smart things off the court to keep it going. And let's hope for her that she can have another one in a couple of days' time.
Who would have thought mochi,
I know,
Japanese
right?
dessert, is
Yeah.
big in Paris? But anyway, whatever works. The other match you called this morning as well was Potapova up against Kalinskaya. This was a battle.
We were saying on air, we felt like there were three matches in one. One between the players, then one within themselves, and one with the coaches. I mean, that was just, especially from Anastasia, she was overreacting already in the first set, and we were thinking, okay, if this goes the distance, I mean, and she did spend a lot of energy on that, wasted unfortunately, and she really wanted it. That's one thing we have to give her. She was playing with her heart and almost too much, where on the other side was the other extreme. Kalinskaya is at some point at the end of the second set, she was completely tanking, and she looked like a little bit she didn't want to be there, but she kept calm, and in the big moments, especially in the match tiebreak, she was brave to step in, and she's got such a natural movement to the net, and before her opponents even notice, she's there and taking the ball in the air.
Very contrasting in style and the way she handles media compared to Diana, I think it's fair to say.
Thank you. I'm proud just that even when things didn't work my way, and I was up in the score in third set, and then serving 5-all for Ilov and ended up losing that game, I didn't go down mentally. I didn't get too upset. And I kept going.
And your leg, is that okay? We saw towards the end of the third set, you looked like you were uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was just cramping a little bit. It was a long match, so I think it's quite normal.
All right, one more match to look at for the women, and this has been a story of the tournament, hasn't it, in terms of Maja Chwalinska up against Diane Parry. What an opportunity to get through to a quarterfinal, one of those names. You would not have expected that at the start of this tournament.
Yeah, not at all, Chris. And I'm so happy for the young Polish player because she is so exciting.
Yeah.
She's got it all. She can throw high balls. She's lefty. She comes to the net, drop shots. And she brings so much joy to the game. And what a story and what an opportunity now for both Kalinskaya and Maja to eventually one of them to be in their first Grand Slam semi-final. And it was interesting because listening to the French commentators, they were so confident that Perry was going to get through this match, and they're calling her favorite. I'm like, she's not a favorite. I feel like the Polish girl is so much better on clay, and given how many matches she's played here, and they were all like shocked and surprised where to me, I think Maya was more of a clear favorite given how well she can play on clay.
Well, we told her how much she'd earned in her previous round match and what it meant for her life and her career, but now here she is earning even more, getting through to a quarterfinal.
Well, she's one of the top players in the world. Obviously, I'm no one knows me, to be honest.
Well, now everyone knows you.
Yes, so definitely a very challenging one again, like every match here. I just need to play my best tennis to win.
A qualifier through to the quarters. Keep your eye on Maya, that's for sure. Now, we mentioned earlier that we had the Legends night. Let's hear from some of the best who have played the game and who they think will win the Women's Championship this year.
Man, this has been one of the craziest Grand Slams that I've been a part of for a very long time. But before the start of the tournament, I picked Sabalenka. Something about her maturity and her mental toughness this year and her goals are all about trying to win majors. She still has a tough draw. There's open parts at part of the draw, not really for Sabalenka, but I've liked how she's looked here through the first week, and she's my pick to win on the women's.
Mrs. Sabalenka, she never win the tournament, and I think she's just ready to win it this year.
You know, I think Arina is a really strong name and strong opponent, especially this year. She won so many tournaments and she is in her zone, so I think she will do it.
I think Sabalenka is going to be tough to beat. She's been doing so well in the majors. The draws opened up for her a little bit. Some of the players that she's lost to are no longer in the draw. But that being said, there's a lot of talented players on the women's side. But I think Sabalenka is the favorite on the women's side.
Danny, I think you're one out. Are you sticking with Svitolina? Not a lot of love for her in that lot.
I did realize that, but I'm like, hey, I got to be stubborn, as I always was, so I'm sticking to my pick.
Fair enough. One of the men that isn't being talked about and should be, because he's the second highest player left, Felix Auger-Aliassime, he's flying along and no one is paying, it seems, any respect or attention to him.
And we should be, given that he won Madrid a couple of years ago, so definitely I think he's catching our attention now. Sorry, Felix. And he's playing some great tennis, and definitely the men's draw is going to be so open. Everything is possible. Yes, we are focusing so much on Sasha, but that's maybe creating even more pressure on him. Yeah. So maybe if we really, really want him to win, maybe we should just not mention his name anymore for the rest of the tournament.
Well, Felix was super impressive today against Alejandro Tabilo.
Yes, I'm so happy. I love this tournament. I love Roland-Garros. It's a dream come true from my childhood. I came here for the first time when I was about 12 or 13 years of age, and it's always been a dream. I'm a French-speaking guy.
Je vais devoir compter sur votre support jusqu'à la fin pour essayer d'aller au bout, d'essayer d'être en finale dimanche.
So I know that there's no French players, but I hope I'll be able to have your support until the very end. I will do my best.
Well, Flavio Caboli, he came into his match today having not dropped a set. Zachary Schweider turned it around late in that match and made a real contest of this.
Yeah, absolutely. We thought Flavio was going to sail through this one. And, at this stage of the tournament, it is also going to be about how they can manage the nerves, expectations, because most of the guys, except Sasha and Felix, are in completely new territories, and especially closing up the matches, it's going to show big time. So, I thought Flavio did really well. Everyone in the locker room is talking about him as one of the potential winners, just because of the way he played his previous match against Lerner. I hardly ever seen anyone moving as well as he did in that match.
Well, there you go. That says plenty. And he said plenty, maybe too much, in his on-court interview.
This is my favorite Grand Slam, and I love to play on clay, and I love to play in France. The crowd is unbelievable, and you guys helped me a lot today to finish the match. That was really important for the next round. And I also want to say thanks to my team. I think also them, someone shit on the pants, but we are really happy to have the chance to and the honor to play another match here. So I'm looking forward for the next one.
A bit of fun there. Well, another big story is Matteo Berrettini and this run that he is on after all the issues that he has had. Today, comfortable against Juan Manuel Cerundolo, that puts an end to his run after knocking out Jannik Sinner.
Yeah, what a great run Matteo is having, especially the way he's doing things in his matches. And I thought we started to really note him at the night session when he beat Arthur. He was playing incredibly well, just like in the old days. And I don't know one single person at the grounds that is not more happy for Matteo that he's back. He's doing great. He's so good for our sport, and we need him consistently being in the quarterfinals and onwards.
And I think the emotion that he let out, it was a tie-break in that third set, but I think the emotion spoke volumes about maybe even the belief and this wave that he is now on. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, this is the love of my life, I guess. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be here, you know. After all the setbacks, all the injuries, all the bad moments, I came back once again. I mean, it feels like I'm saying the same things all over again, but, you know, like thanks to those people over there, I didn't give up. There were moments where, you know, it was really tough to go back and play and hit the ball because, you know, I wasn't ready. I wasn't sure about my confidence. And I don't know, now I feel great. And it's thanks to them and thanks to my, I guess, my character, my resilience.
Well, the final men's match of the day, it pitted Francis Tiafoe up against Matteo Arnaldi. The first set went the way of the Italian. The American fought back in the second, so it became a battle of three. It was a great contest. Let's get some reaction.
I don't know how I'm standing here, to be honest. I played so much this tournament. I haven't played in so long. Like this year, I haven't played much. I was injured for the foot, so I don't know. It's a dream, to be honest, to be here because it's first match it was 4 hours, second 3.5, third 5 hours, today 5.5, and it's I don't know. Like today in the third set, I was so tired, but we live to play these matches. I always dream to play, you know, a match in Roland-Garros at night like this, these battles against someone like Francis. Like, I think at one point it wasn't tennis, it was just something else, you know. You were just playing with everything you had, you know. There had to be a winner, and fortunately I was here, it was me tonight, but, you know, this is definitely the best match I ever played, and I mean, also for, like the crowd and everyone that stayed here, it's amazing. It's like 1.5 a.m. So it's, I mean, so many things that it's unreal. So I'm just happy that I'm standing here.
All right, we're going to get our tips now from the legends in terms of the men's side of things. But who's the fun one, or who runs the show in the legends group?
I have to say, for many years, Henri Leconte. I mean, you just never know where is the line between he's actually serious and joking most of the time. I think Geoffrey Songa, as the new legend, is starting to catch up, and it's just so funny, especially the locker room talks before we get on the court. It's more like, okay, what is hurting less? Like, I mean, Lindsay Davenport is also great. Like, we have a group chat, and whoever she teams up with, she's like, sorry, girl. So yeah, it's just such great fun. Already the group chat we have and the conversations that are going on, it's priceless, really, and a special moment.
I think there's a podcast in that, isn't there? In that group chat for sure. Let's hear who the legends think will win this year.
I go with Sasha, of course. I mean, he is looking really tough on court, and I mean, he plays really good, especially here. He loves to play on clay, and I go for Sasha.
Joao Fonseca.
Why?
I know you said you only one question. You said. Why? Because he played 2 very good matches on the road, beating Djokovic and Casper Ruud, who were, I think, the guy who were able to win the tournament. So he's playing very good tennis. Of course, it was a big battle, so the only question is how he will recover from this.
I take Zverev for the experience that he passed in the last years. Of course, the pressure is higher, but he has to manage. He's ready to manage everything that he can. to win this tournament. He deserves it.
I think Sasha's probably a little bit the favorite during the rest of the tournament.
I don't know. There's something about Fonseca and how he's played. You think, can he keep it up physically? It's such a big ask for a teenager still to play all these long physical matches. He's got the game. He's going to win a Grand Slam at some point. Maybe it's going to be in Paris.
All right, well, it's time now to look ahead at the first of our quarterfinals. A massive day ahead here at Roland-Garros. Fonseca and Menchik, two of the best young talents going around. This is blockbuster.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking about quite some time that new generation is coming. It has arrived. And tomorrow is a great example of that. And I think that is going to be, quality-wise, probably one of the best matches. Of course, nothing to take away from that incredible Djokovic-Fonseca match the other night. And obviously, the Brazilian is starting to become a huge favorite among all of us to go all the way. But I gotta have a feeling that Jakub might just cause an upset, if we can call it, because the way he played against Rublev, we were questioning how fit he is, how much recovery he was able to put in between his matches, and the way he played in that fifth set, and he just goes for it like no one. So I think everyone is putting more attention to Fonseca, but let's not discount Jakub because he's going to be super dangerous. I'm actually, I think, leaning even for maybe Jakub getting through in 5 sets.
Wow, there you go. So 26th and 28th seeds. So even though Fonseca's all the attention, obviously Menchik is a pretty handy player as well. The other one is fascinating too. Zverev against Rafa Nadal.
Yeah, that is going to be a bit of a generation clash.
Yes.
And it will be very interesting to see how Sasha, from this point onwards, starts to deal with his own expectations, but also that everyone is now picking him to be the favorite to win, which, as we've seen in the past, has worked against him.
Yes.
But also the fact that he is willing to change his game, doing different things that will help him big time in the big points. So I do expect Sasha to get through.
Okay, well, it has been all about Rafa Nadal for this entire show from the start. He's had some headlines as well in terms of some ball kids that some of you at home may have seen. He said he didn't touch the ball kid, and I think the different angles have proven that to be true. So he's had a little bit going on in the background as well, but he is an absolute star, not just of the future, but of now.
When you are playing the tournament, you realize what he has done here, and to win like 14 times, losing just 3 matches here on the French Open. So it's gonna be very difficult, you know, to equal that and to achieve that.
There is something magic about this Spanish teenager.
I'm from the same country, so the comparisons and everything are gonna be there, but I try not to follow, the comparisons, and just try to follow my own path. As a tennis player, I think I've improved a lot of things, so I'm very proud how the season is going for me, but I think the results are secondary. I take the learning and the improvement that I do every week as the primary thing.
He has made a special start, Rafael Nadal.
It's my first year on tour, so everything is gonna be new for me. Playing on these big courts is a great feeling, and no matter how the result is going for me, I just try to give myself opportunities in the match.
It will be a first major quarter-final for the teenager.
To win 4 matches here is great. I'm super grateful for having the opportunity to play quarterfinals here in the French Open. He's a great player. I don't know if the best without slam, but I think it's a matter of time that he'll get a big title in his career. If things are going well, and if my tennis is there, I have the possibilities to take the win in that match.
So to the women's quarterfinals, the all-Ukrainian affair, the two in-form players of the draw, Marta Kostyuk, Elena Svitolina. Your thoughts?
Well, given the conditions will be much slower and heavier because it will be not as hot tomorrow, I want to say Marta has a great chance because the ball will not fly as much, so it'll be easier for her to control. But I am sticking to Elena. She's my pick from the start, and I think the experience, also the fact that she's half French, most likely the crowd might be a little bit on her side. But what a great day, one way or the other, for Ukrainian tennis. They are going to be having a semi-finalist.
That's it. So definitely Elena Svitolina has plenty of fans here, but so too Marta Kostyuk. She's a bit of fun.
I think we heard the scream from here when you won match point.
It's not that bad. I just try to go on court and challenge myself, enjoy it, and play the game. And I think it works well.
Marta Kostyuk is through the third round at Roland-Garros.
How does that make you feel with that kind of sense of what you're doing is making people smile back home?
If they're happy, I'm happy too. You know, it's great to see the crowd. You know, it's great to see the flags. So many people were supporting me today. Someone was trying to help me a lot today during the match, telling me what I should do, what I shouldn't. I was like, do you want to play instead of me? But yeah, everyone is very engaged, very passionate, and yeah, it's what sport is about. It's about emotions. It's about these moments. We are both able to be who we are. If there is something that we want to say, whether it's good or bad, we always have this freedom to say it. She's someone that wants to be the best at everything that she does, and I'm the same as well. I always knew that she is capable of playing amazing tennis. The biggest issue, I would say, was the ability to sustain it, but the level, we knew that she had it.
She's been waiting a while to tackle Iga Świątek.
Well, I think before going into the matches with her, I felt like she's someone unbeatable and I have to play incredible to beat her. And, you know, there was already a lot of tension and a lot of pressure going into this match. I felt like this time I actually give myself more space and giving myself a chance to try.
A first win for Marta Kostyuk over the wartime champion.
I feel like that worked for sure today, and it's a little bit surreal, but you know, very happy to be here.
And our final contest, Mira Andreeva against your good friend, Serena Williams. I don't even really want to ask you for a tip on this one because I don't want to have to put you in a hard spot. How does it unfold?
Look, I'm so happy for Sori. What a great tournament she's had. I just feel like Mira, because she's younger, she's going to be more fresh in the legs. And, you know, at this stage of the tournament, you do need them big time. Yeah. Sori does have the ability to hit anyone off the court on a good day. So I think she should really just, you know, go for it. She has nothing to lose. Enjoy herself out there, play without any pressure, just like she's done the entire tournament, and she has a chance. But if it goes to 3 sets, and if the rallies become really physical, and I'm sure Conchita will tell Mira to throw in some higher balls and just move Sori left and right, throwing in drop shots, which, by the way, Sori can do really well as well. It will be interesting, but sorry. sorry. But I do think Mira's going to get through.
Okay, hey, well, you were honest, right? And that's what we ask you to be when you're on this show, is honest. So I know you didn't like saying that, but we appreciate that you did. Do you start tomorrow, Legends? Is that?
We start, I have a day off before I even started. Extra time to prepare myself mentally, maybe to do a few extra sprints that I haven't done since Melbourne, really. And then, Wednesday, off we go.
Game on. Good stuff. Well, I think the moths are about to fly away with us if we're not careful. There's a few of them around at the moment. That's a sign to wrap it up. Danny, thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure.
We'll see you all again tomorrow. Quarterfinals day at Roland-Garros.